Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer podcast channel. This is the Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702. Man with all the Falcons gear.
Back in the East Coast representing Keldrock over here.
There we go. Down below on the left. Oh, whoa. Is that a Stanley
Cup?
It's
Mo, yo. Stanley Cup champion Vegas Knights in the house, though.
And then we got, of course, the man, the myth, the legend.
Jeremy with a G.
All right. So
why did you look so shocked when he said Jeremy with a G?
No, I was reading a work email because I have stores that are just opening up. So and it was just an email that said awesome.
We don't work on weekends, sir.
Yeah, come on.
I do.
Calm the fuck down. We don't work on weekends over here.
I get paid.
Right. I wish I could say that, I guess. So
You need me to call your boss?
All right, so the first thing we're going to go over, I forgot to put in all the notes, is we do have the Fantasy League. The Fantasy League will be going tomorrow. It is completely full. The draft will be starting at 3 p.m. our time, 6 p.m. Sam's time.
Eastern.
10-man draft, 10-team draft. Sam set up the draft.
I'm going to auto draft the whole draft.
You know what? To be honest with you, I can't get mad because I auto draft a couple of drafts because last Sunday we were at an event for Alyssa for work and I just kept forgetting to draft. And we were playing games. So where were we at, babe? Esports Velocity Esports. That shit. So
if you're at an event, it makes sense. I can't wait.
So I had two drafts at that time. So one's a dynasty draft. So I was just like, fuck it. But yeah, so we have our draft on Sunday. Full league. Sam, do you remember the rules? Do you want to jump in real quick and tell us what's going on with the rules?
Do I remember the rules? No. But
I don't remember either. But I invited the dude Austin from the bank because he happened to hit me up and I was like, hey, we have a fantasy draft at league. And he's like, I really don't play fantasy because the rules are stupid. And then I was like, look, just go look at the rules and see what you thought. And he goes, these might be some of the best points in the rules that I've seen in a while.
I didn't even change them. I just kind of went with what they said. But I mean, I believe I did points per catch. So
PPR is like 0.7 or something like that, right?
So every catch, 1 yard is 0.04. A TD pass is 4 points. Interception is -2. A 2-point conversion is 2 points. For rushing, every rushing yard is 0.1. Every rushing touchdown is 6. And a 2-point rushing conversion is 2 points. Here's the receiving yards. Every receiving yard, you get 0.1. For every catch, you get a point. Every receiving touchdown, you get 6. And for a 2-point conversion, it's 2 points. Kicker.
What was the very first thing you said? There was like something you said was 0.4.
0.04.
All right.
Every
passing yard is 0.04.
Oh, you're talking about from a quarterback.
Yes, so that's the quarterback.
Okay.
For kicking,
so we got one quarterback. You can have 4 maximum.
I didn't know if you wanted to keep going.
Keep going. I'm just showing it as you're doing. Sorry, keep going.
Kicking, each PAT is 1 point. Any field goal missed is -1. 30-yard field goal is 3 points. 40-yard is 4. 50-yard is 5, and 60+ is 6.
So that means kicking actually matters in this league.
Yes.
And then draft all kickers.
I'm drafting a kicker first.
Hell yeah. You ready for defense?
Overall pick as a kicker.
Defense, you get 1 point for every sack. Basically, any kind of touchdown is 6. Interceptions, blocked punts, and fumble recoveries, those are 2 points. Safety is 2 points. And if it's 0 points allowed, you get 5 points. 1 to 6 points allowed is 4. 7 to 13 points allowed is 3. 14 to 17, you still get 1 point. And that's really it from there. If you give up more than 28 points, it's -1. And if you give up 35 points, it's -3. Anything over 46 is -5.
Buddy, this defense, that is going to matter. Because what is the league average of that? I'm not mad, but that's going to matter. What is the league average in points? Isn't it like 24, 25 points?
24, 25. And then there's also per yardage. So if you give up 350 to 399, you get -1. 400 to 449, that's -3. 450 to 499 is -5. 500 to 549, that's -6. And then anything over 550 is -7. But if you give up less than 100, it's 5. 100 to 199 is 3, and 200 to 299 is 2.
I'm letting y'all know I normally stream defenses, and I am going to pick whoever's playing the sorriest fucking team that week.
Okay. And then safeties, a 2-point return is 2 points, and a 1-point safety is 1 point.
Yeah, no, these are really good rules. I like them.
Yeah, I didn't change anything. So this is what ESPN has for.
We're not going to say that. We're not going to say that. These are Sam's rules.
All right, these are my rules.
Yeah.
These are mine. I picked them. I handpicked them.
Exactly. You went through and did them. So 16 is your roster size, 9 is your total starters, and 7 on the bench with 1 IR.
We have a randomized draft order. It's tomorrow at 6, and you get 90 seconds per pick.
All right.
It will be randomized 1 hour before we start.
And then either.
If you happen to find someone that wants to join in, we need 2 more people. I can always add 2 more people beforehand. But for the time being, I will not be touching it.
So as of right now, the team names that we got are Under the Pits, Mauricio's Monsters team, which that's,
Mo.
Bro.
TSA.
I signed up and that was about it.
Yeah.
TSA. We got Shots from Sidelines. Shots from Sidelines. Sam is the guy we did the wide receiver rankings with.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad he joined.
Hawaii Bears. Emperor Hoodie. Oswald Sports Team. Honey Badger is Anthony. And then Tater Tots.
I'm glad Anthony made it because I know he wanted to do it.
I sent it to Anthony and I sent it to Tulufu before I put it out.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that is what we got. Yes. So it will be Sunday. We will be live streaming it. You're more than welcome to come join. I told anybody that was on the draft if they wanted to join, if they're in the league and they want to join the stream, they're more than welcome to.
Hell yeah.
All
First
right.
pick, Justin Tucker.
First pick out the gate, Justin Tucker. Okay, so let's go back to some fantasy. Let's go to some other fantasy.
Do I need to talk about my team? I mean, you destroyed me this week.
I mean,
for this playoff matchup.
You can if you want to. You don't have to. Nobody.
I mean, I am down by 700 points.
Yeah, it's really not. It really wasn't fair.
I'm gonna watch college football. Don't mind me.
We could talk about that too because I did watch the
there was
North Dakota State and the
Colorado
game.
So, did you know that there was a game that was 70-0 at halftime?
Yeah, yes. There was also a game that was like 51-3.
Yeah.
So right now we got Anthony and Arizona Cactus battling it out for the consolation ladder.
I think that's for worst of the worst over there.
Yeah, it is. Which Anthony's gonna lose. We got Mauricio and Jeremy. They were a little closer earlier in the week. But I looked at it, it's almost impossible for Mauricio to come back because he has a chance today. But then when you look at tomorrow, we'll go to the matchup. You look at tomorrow, they have I hate the screen. They have it's everybody versus everybody. Like Jeremy has everybody going.
Yeah, Jeremy had a great team at the beginning.
Okay, can I close out of this?
No.
Okay, so like today, no big deal. It's two players going, 1 player. But then you go tomorrow, and that's when all Jeremy's big hitters are playing. Skylar, Jackie Young is out though. McGowan, Elena, Derica, Brianna Jones. Well, that's big baby bitch. So even if he has a chance with that big of a lead, there's just no way. And then this is
Yeah, we don't have to talk about it, but I mean, you said get out of here. You literally just was like, you can leave now. Goodbye.
You can go home.
You're done.
So that's basically what we got going on right now. I'll show you the playoff bracket. So it's a 2-week championship. That's why the scores are so high. So as of right now, it looks like going forward, it's going to be me and Jeremy for the championship. So for bragging rights. That's it. Yeah.
There you go. Now I don't have anybody out.
Mo, so shall we put a wager on our match next week?
There you go.
Shit,
Yeah.
man. The wager is gonna be if I remember to set my lineup.
I'm gonna be
I
honest
think
with
that
you.
might
You know, you can do it right now, right?
No, because
yeah,
that would
I
only be
just
for
the fucking fact of going in and remembering it's a new week.
Yeah,
and-
you
Do it
could
on
just
Monday.
no, you could set it right now.
You can do it on Monday.
it doesn't let me
I
do it
know.
now.
I'm just saying, like sometimes days go by. I'm like, oh shit, it's a new week, and then I'll remember to go back and.
All right,
Oh,
Mo.
I got
all right,
you.
hear me out then. Hear me out. This is what we do. We don't set our lineups and see who wins.
I bet
How
you
about
based off of lineups,
We
I can
set
bet.
each other's lineups.
I don't even set my own lineup. I let the computer do it. I'm like, oh,
If
there's a
y'all,
quick lineup
okay, so
option?
for
Oh,
instance,
quick lineup is my best friend.
yeah,
Yeah, me too.
If you keep the lineup you guys have now, in that would not be a bad lineup because, like Mauricio, you would every couple days you would have somebody playing. Same thing with you, just because the way the lineup works. Who has Kelsey Plum? You have Kelsey Plum. So looking at September's lineup, because you have Kelsey, Diana, Brittany Griner, DeWanna Bond, you have your the Sunday everybody plays. So even if you don't set your lineup, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. What do you want to bet? Push-ups, jumping jacks?
I was gonna have you watch a bad movie.
All right.
Fucking Sam said no physical.
Nah, I'm tired, man. No, none of that.
He said push-ups, jump up. Sam said, "What about a movie, y'all? What about a movie?"
I'll have you watch the worst movie I could find.
Like worse, like horrendous, or worse, like damn, this movie's trash, or like horror, or like what's that
No,
one
like
fucking movie my
trash,
friend made
trash
me
movie.
watch? There's this one movie that Balmer made me watch once where this dude had to like rape his own mom in the beginning scene. It was
I'm
like something
sorry.
awful. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
What?
so I didn't know if you were talking about like something like that, or
What
if
is
you were
wrong
talking
with
about
all
just like, yeah, it was, it's like some dictator from like Chile or something, and he's got these hostages and like doing some evil, and I'm like, why would you even like put this on?
Because, man, you gotta understand the psychological compact of it.
Right?
See?
I was all like,
Apparently.
this is like,
It psychologically fuck you up. That's how you get stronger. Okay, so
All right.
WNBA standings. I'm gonna be honest, Jeremy. How are you feeling about before we get in that? How are you feeling about the Aces' chances this year? The three-peat.
I mean, they've always got a chance.
I know, but doesn't it seem like it just to me? It seems like I want to say,
They're
I
not in the
want to
playoffs
say.
yet.
Oh, I know that, but just from what I've seen, especially coming back from the Olympics, they just look worn out sometimes because they've played a lot of games in the last.
I don't think they're worn out. I think
they're saving it.
they're putting too much faith in Chelsea Gray. I believe. I think Chelsea Gray's hit that over the hump, and she's coming on a downslope.
Got you. No, I can see that.
I think she's the communication piece, but as far as needing to be like the on-court general, like she was the past seasons, I think that's gone and far out the window.
But they don't have anybody to replace her for that,
Right?
because we can't let Kelsey Plum do that shit.
Right. I think they were caught off guard with Candace Parker retiring. I don't think they were ready for that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. So I see what you're saying. Yeah, just regression. With one of your main stars. So as of right now, we have New York Liberty is on a tear. They're whooping everybody. Even though I know they lost not too long ago, but their last 10, they're 8-2. Then shout out the
Peaking
East
too
Coast.
early. They're peaking too early.
I don't see. I can't say they're peaking too early because they're a team that's been together. This is their second year, so they've lost 6 games. So I mean, last season they were one of the top teams. So this could just be the more chemistry that they're coming together with, and it's just starting to click at the right time. I think more of that than they would be peaking too early. But I could see, depending on who they face, because the Lynx is not the playoffs is not going to be a cakewalk. There's some good teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, but if you get Aiden Wilson, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum on the same page, it's over. Like
that's what I'm saying. So, and depending on what the seeding is, you could have some weird matchups. Connecticut is in second. Go ahead.
I'm gonna still put my money on Asia.
Yeah, but Asia
I'll put
can't
all the
do
money
it all
on
by
Asia.
herself.
I mean,
Yeah.
if LeBron can, why can't Asia?
Asia scored 42 points the other day and they lost. You got to give her some kind of help.
I mean, I'm not saying she gonna do it all by herself, but if you got
That's
her on her side,
that's basically what they banking
it's
on
gonna
right
go
now.
count for a
Nobody
lot.
else is showing up.
Yeah, because again, we saw this in the beginning of the season when Chelsea Gray was out. If Chelsea Gray is regressing, like Jeremy is saying, that changes the whole dynamic of that team. Complete, because they have nobody that can step up and take that.
She'll be all right. I
That's
mean,
not
she's
Chelsea Plum's role is to play fast. Jackie Young is scoring. Like Chelsea Gray's role is literally to calm the fucking team down and to dictate and be the maestro of where everything goes.
I mean, we gotta remember she come back from an injury. I think she's managing it to the point where she can ramp it up. I think when she needs to. So
I think she should have. I think she should not have played in the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics were pointless, so why play?
I don't think she should have played in the Olympics.
those gold medals are shining.
I know, but coming back from an injury, she had yeah. So I don't know. Okay, then we got Minnesota.
She wanted to go get some fucking crepes.
It's amazing how we keep talking about that, but you skipped over the Connecticut. No,
I said okay. The Connecticut. Connecticut is
He
second
did.
from the East Coast. Connecticut.
You mentioned Connecticut. I think before I jumped in.
With,
well, the problem with the Connecticut is they can't really beat any of these playoff teams.
Didn't they lose to Indiana the other day?
Yeah. Yes. The problem with I'm gonna tell you the problem with Connecticut. They don't have a star. They don't have that. They don't.
You don't think Alyssa Thomas is a star?
Not the way that you need to be. No, they need that person that when it's crunch time in the playoffs and they're going against New York Liberty and they're going against the Aces, where they have that player that says, "Get on my back. I'm fucking taking you to the thing." The Gabby Williams against France, what Gabby Williams did against France, against the United States when she played for France, that star that says, "Get on my back. This is my job." The 25 of 27 of the last points LeBron James did or assisted or scored on. The when we need a bucket, who do we go to? Asia Wilson. When New York Liberty in their crunch moment, Breanna Stewart takes over. They don't have that takeover.
It was Breonna Jones, but she's been non-existent.
Who?
Breonna Jones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, for Connecticut.
She's been non-existent.
They don't have that get on.
Was it Bonner then for them? Like a year, 2 years ago?
Their top points getter at 16.1.
Well, remember, they had Jonquel Jones 2 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and she left for New York.
So yeah. So they've had stars.
But again, when they had Jonquel Jones, they were in the finals against the Aces. So that's kind of, and then Jonquel went to Liberty. But since then, they don't have. That's.
But Alyssa, I think's been still doing the same, if not a little more.
Listen, there's a difference between a really good player, a star, or whatever, and a superstar that says, "Get on my back." We all know that. Though they're not the same. They're not like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a star. Everybody knows this, but he's not going to lead anybody nowhere. When the game's online, we saw that in the playoffs.
They went to Luka.
He'll lead you to the edge of the earth.
Luka's young.
and show you over the fucking horizon.
And so that's the difference. Like maybe Alyssa Thomas she's not that person. Maybe she's not. Just like, for instance, Angel Reese may never, ever be that person. She's going to get you your rebound, your points, and all this stuff. But maybe.
But she'll always be Bayou Barbie.
But I know Jeremy doesn't want to hear this, but maybe Caitlin Clark turns into that one.
Look, my issue is not with Caitlin Clark. It's with her fucking racist ass, fucking retarded ass fans.
If she becomes that, we're gonna have a new. The fans are gonna be stupid like the Patriots fans the last 20 years, and some of the Chiefs fans recently.
The fans are just retarded.
Then we got the Aces in fourth. There's 7. We are 5-5 in our last 10.
Did you forget the Lynx?
Huh? The Lynx. Nobody really cares about the Lynx.
But Maya Moore was at the game.
Nobody gives a fuck. I don't care. I don't give a damn. I don't care that she went on a righteous path to get an innocent man out of jail and then married him. I don't give a fuck.
That's a pretty crazy story. That's a crazy story.
That's a crazy story. I don't know why people are celebrating that. That is not a fucking crazy story. Okay, did you
to give up being one of the best basketball players and say I'm good, I'm gonna go do this instead? That's pretty crazy.
Listen. In the WNBA, all of these people do that. Renee Washington did that. They all kind of look like Al Deladon. Deladon set out a whole season for no reason. Just said, fuck you, I'm done. This doesn't surprise me. It's not like, yes, if we saw that in the NBA or the NFL, and I know people can kiss my ass if they get mad or what I'm saying, that 100%. But in WNBA, this doesn't fucking matter. They just leave for a season because they want to fucking leave for a season. And nobody says shit. Deladon's not injured, and she is one of the best players.
She went to go take care of her sister, though.
I don't know what the fuck she went to do. I don't care. They just leave.
I don't think they just leave.
This Renee that went to fucking do a sports thing. Somebody else, fucking Liz Cambridge, decides she doesn't want to fucking play no more. I can give you countless of people that have fucking just said, I'm out. Peace. Done.
I think you're now just lumping everybody together when.
Name any other sport that this shit happens in.
Well, the NFL.
Michael Jordan fucking went away from baseball for 2 years. What do you mean?
Yes, and you're 100% right. And we bring that up all
and
the time.
That was crazy. It wasn't like, oh, Michael Jordan just going to play baseball again.
No, but that's why that's a big deal, because nobody else does that. When so-and-so decided to walk away, Calvin Johnson decided to walk away from the game, and Barry Sanders,
Ricky Williams decided to fucking hang it up and not play football anymore, and that was fucking crazy too.
But what we're saying is these motherfuckers are just saying, yes, they're saying I'm done playing. I'm done. These WNBA isn't saying that. They're just like, I'm just gonna miss the season.
What about Le'Veon?
Yeah, but Ricky Williams came back too, so
he had to come back because he had to give out money.
Well, exactly. So
we're confusing the difference between retirement.
I'm just saying that everybody has an individual
everybody
story, and I'm not trying to lump everybody together. Basically.
Everybody you name technically retired. Every player you name technically retired. They didn't just say I'm going to.
Whether they step away, whether they retire, whether they fucking walk around on the moon.
No. Saying I'm done and I'm retiring and I don't feel I'm not playing anymore.
I'm just trying to say people find different shit interesting.
All I'm saying is I don't think this is that great of a story. I don't fucking care. I don't think that was that great of a story that she went out and groomed a fucking guy that was in prison that hasn't had contact with a woman for fucking ever and decided to fucking marry him. I'm not saying that fucking shit. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is this is not a fucking good story. It's not inspirational to me. I don't give a fuck.
Well, like I said, Le'Veon Bell left for a contract that didn't play a whole year.
And exactly. He said,
but he didn't retire. He stepped away from money. Antonio Brown didn't retire. He was kind of kicked out when he did his shit.
Who?
Antonio Brown.
Well, Antonio, I don't know what. Well, look, that's crazy. Okay, let's not confuse crazy.
Pat Tillman.
Pat Tillman.
Did he ever come back? Did he ever come back?
Come on now.
Oh, did he?
Too soon.
Did he? Too soon, my ass.
Wasn't that Vietnam?
No.
2001.
Pat Tillman's the Arizona Cardinals guy that during the after 90.
He left during Operation Enduring Freedom.
Decided he was going to join the military. He left the Arizona Cardinals
and got
shot by friendly fire.
Shot by friendly fire.
The government tried to cover it up.
Yeah, Vietnam.
He said Vietnam.
It's close.
Okay, I have a question. So I don't. They be taking time off all the fucking time.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, that some people are more noble than others.
So, and I think we're confusing nobility with fucking, in Maya Moore's case, grooming, but nobility with something else. This man had been locked up for 20, 30 years. He ain't seen no fucking pussy in a while. He ain't seen no pussy. She got that athletic pussy too.
What's noble about her story? I'm Googling.
There's nothing noble about it.
I'm just trying
to give up her career to go get this man out of jail.
Did she really give up her career, or did she just, or did she just transfer to a new career? Because I'm sorry, I thought she had a whole ESPN documentary based off of this show, off of this where she got paid. I'm sorry, I thought Jordan just gave her a whole bunch of shit where she got paid. Did she really give up her career, or did she just say, hey, I'm tired of playing basketball for the WNBA, making peanuts where I can go make real fucking money?
I mean, I'm saying she could. She could have go chose anybody. She went and go pick this man out of jail. I think she did him a solid.
That inspired her. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear.
I'm not saying she inspired me. I'm just saying that
You can say
hoopers like to hoop. For her to not want to hoop no more and go do this instead seemed kind of peculiar.
Have you not seen how out of shape this damn girl is?
And for her to still win, how many MVPs did she win?
Not when she was out of shape.
Well, now she's out of shape because she don't.
That's what. She was out of shape. I'm letting you know. I'm telling you.
Are you saying? Were you saying she's out of shape when she played?
No, I'm saying she was nearing the end of her career in this aspect because of the pay, and she decided to go get more money. And when she got out of shape, she didn't want to fucking come back in. It doesn't make that much. It's not that big of a difference. It's not like, oh, she gave up her career. No, the fuck she didn't. She fought for something, and at some point in time, she was going to plan to come back, and then she decided, I don't want to come back because now I'm making more fucking money than playing in basketball.
She didn't leave in her prime?
No, she was 7 years in. Yeah, she was ninth in the MVP last time. When she left, she was averaging 18 points. She left in 2018. 2018.
So you're saying she couldn't have played for
2-3 more years,
4 or 5 more years?
She'd still be retired now.
The way people made it sound, they made it sound like she walked out like
because
where she still had a lot of meat on that bone.
We were at the height of a whole bunch of social shit when this happened because nobody found out about this till like 2020, right before 2020, 19.
Yeah, but that guy was in nobody though. It's not like she fucking.
So it was a story that she found.
That's why it was even trippier. I was like,
no, this is a fucking.
Why would somebody do that?
This is a G move. You mean to tell me I can go from getting paid $300,000 a year to getting paid millions for fucking doing autographs and giving speeches? Stop it. This is smart finances.
So who's paying this extra money for her to go do this?
There's nothing else that she needed to complete.
No, you're making it sound like somebody was like making it rain more millions for her going on this fucking escapade.
Okay, listen to me very carefully, okay? She goes and gives speeches. She goes and gives inspirational speeches. There's movies that came out about her. She makes tons of money on a circuit while she's giving speeches and writing books. She makes almost more money in one speech than she did a whole season in the WNBA. What are we talking about?
What are you talking about? I don't know what that has anything to do with fucking anything.
I'm saying she got out of she was in the WNBA. She put a pause on her career because she wanted to go fight an injustice from somebody she didn't know or somebody she might have known. And then she found out she could make more money and said, I'm not coming back to the WNBA because I can make more money doing this. I have nothing else.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what
the way people are like, oh, she gave up her career to fight this. No, at any point in time, she could have came back and played. She didn't give up her fucking career. She didn't leave in the middle of her career.
But she didn't play. So I don't know what the fuck you're arguing.
The idea that she gave up her career or gave away her career, and you even said it, she gave up her career to fight for this. That's what's noble about it. She did not give up her career.
She sacrificed fucking going after like accolades or records that others might have. I guess how some people view it. So
she sacrificed adding to a legacy by making more money. And we're going to say that's noble.
I didn't even mention money. I'm saying like she could have went and tried to be the best Maya Moore she could have been, but
no.
She decided I don't want to do that anymore.
No. When people go, I don't mention money. No, money makes the fucking world go round. Stop it.
You're the one talking about money. I fucking never even brought up money.
Because I'm telling you, money has a part of that decision. When you're saying, oh, she gave up her career, she stopped her career so she could fight this injustice. No, she's making more fucking money. That's not noble.
I didn't fucking say I knew what her fucking ulterior motive was, or I'm just saying why people would find that interesting.
I understand why people would find that interesting. I understand why the media.
I didn't know you had a whole fucking conspiracy theory, fucking vendetta plan against Maya Moore. I don't know what Maya Moore ever did to you, but she seemed like a nice lady.
She is a very nice lady.
Do you know who you're talking to, though? This guy has a conspiracy theory about everything.
There's no conspiracy. It's the idea that everybody's selling her as a noble person. oh my God, she gave up her career. No, look at it. Look at every variable that goes on to that. And when you go, I can't mention money. That is a variable of a decision people make in life. If you took a new job, it may be because of more money, which is what
she could have still done that without doing any of this shit.
Not the same. You can't train and be no, fuck no. These women had to go overseas to play. These women are going overseas to play. She played 7 years. She's great. She was a great college. She's one of the greatest. I'm not saying she's not, but there's nothing noble about what she did. Nothing. But back to the standings. I don't give a fuck about Minnesota Leagues. That's how that all started. We were talking about the Minnesota Leagues.
Yeah, that I was like, I don't think Jeremy was able to hear what I said to him after that too.
What'd you say?
Like, Jeremy, how you doing during all that?
I don't know. I was reading an article about the whole situation. I have a
I was too, actually.
I have a completely different outlook on the whole situation than what those two were just talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
I just completely drowned out what they were talking about. They were talking about money and shit. I don't even know.
I was talking about money. I always talk about money.
I don't even know what they were saying.
What's your outlook?
I don't know. The article says that look, they met in 2007. She was 17. He was 26 in prison.
Said grooming. I said grooming originally. I said
you're saying she groomed him.
Yeah, I still think she groomed him. He's a
at
fucking
17.
prison. Yeah.
He got permission from her mother.
Oh.
Both
I
devout
knew they knew each
Christians,
other.
the two connected over their faith. After getting the approval of Moore Iron's mother, they began to correspond via letters and phone calls. He was 26 years old talking to a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Is it still?
I think we're reading
now?
the same article.
Is it still noble now?
From Bazaar?
Yeah. Like, hey, if her mom's approving, who the fuck am I to fucking judge?
She's still not 18 years old.
Oh my God. But I'm just saying, is it still noble now? No.
From her standpoint, like, what the fuck is like in her mind? Like, that's the thing that's like fucking.
They're not peeing on each other.
Would you allow, if you had a daughter, would you allow a 26-year-old to talk?
I'm not allowing it, but her mom is allowing it.
Your old daughter?
Her mom's allowing it. Some of your jurisdictions is like 16 and over.
So that makes it right?
I'm not saying it's right. Like, you guys are trying to say, like, this is my fucking perspective. I'm just trying to fucking tell you how fucking people view shit.
You're saying, you're the one
while y'all over here fucking casting judgment on everybody and shit.
Some jurisdictions legal age is 16. That don't make it right.
Let's get jump.
People are into their own shit. People used to fucking marry at 12 and give you a fucking goat.
We in the United States. We ain't in Pakistan.
That ain't fucking change shit. People do shit. People do shit down south however the fuck they want. They fucking marry their own cousin at fucking 6th grade.
I'm not. I don't live in Pakistan. I don't have goats, and I don't authorize people marrying.
That wasn't even fucking Pakistan. That was fucking.
It's still another country than fucking United States.
Kentucky.
I'm saying shit has changed over the years, and shit can be arbitrary as far as 17 to 18. Like, come on now.
Wait, hold on.
A 26-year-old talking to a 17-year-old.
No.
It's not like this man is like out in the schoolyard, like fucking when going to pick up somebody. Aren't you saying she's like seeking him out?
No,
with the mom approval. Like,
hey, he's in the church using faith, trying to seek young people.
He knew it was wrong because he went to the mother. To ask her.
They may all be fucked up. Like,
he went to the mother to ask permission.
Hey, they got their own situation. I'm not trying to judge it. I'm just trying to say they decided on their little.
I'm judging like a son of a bitch.
Y'all go for it then, I guess.
Okay, so let's get into some.
That man is a 26-year-old talking to a minor.
R. Kelly peed, Phil Cosby drugged.
I got to address Anthony. He brought up a point.
Mo is the difference between R. Kelly. Oh, and Bill Cosby.
That's why I was like trying to say that. One's peeing, the other one's drug and pudding pops.
Oh, NFL division.
Oh, I think R. Kelly was doing more than just peeing, though.
He probably was.
We know he was. I saw that damn show. I couldn't turn away from that. I saw that on Netflix. Surviving R. Kelly. Oh my God. I don't even understand.
I didn't watch that yet.
You don't want to. All I'm telling you is you will want to punch parents. You think you will. That's all you want to do.
I already want to do that.
You just want to go fight parents consistently.
Oh, so R. Kelly was on Epstein Island too?
Bad. Okay. NFL. Let's go with division predictions. Let's start it off. We'll start it off in the NFC South. Because the NFC South has a new sheriff in town. His name's Kirk Cousins. With all the drip. That's what the kids call it, the drip. What do the kids call it, babe? The skitty scat.
Skitty scat. No, it's just all the cold cash.
Skibidi toilet riz.
Skibidi toilet riz. Skibidi toilet riz.
That makes no sense. Just
I've never heard of those two things together. I heard about skibidi toilets a while back when my son was on that, and then I can't remember where that had infiltrated besides what you just brought up, but it seems like it kind of just makes its way into. Yeah. Well, I know like that it's kind of made its way into pop culture in a couple of different ways, but that shit is also very weird.
Yeah, so it says that Skibidi refers to viral cartoon series on YouTube called Skibidi Toilet Riz, slang for charisma.
Well, I hadn't ever heard it with the Riz though, because I thought the Riz was like the other shit that they were talking about on with like the baby Gronk or. I don't
know. I can't keep up with this shit. My kids are in college now, so I can't keep up with this no more. They just be making some weird shit that does not make sense to me at all. And
I hear from it on some of the podcasts I listen to. They end up kind of bringing some of this stuff up, but
it just makes no sense. Makes some of the stuff they come up with. I'm just like,
when you gotta come up with shit 24 hours a day, this is like the random shit that be coming up.
And bring up words and that they use these days, and see if we can. See if we can.
Oh, guess what they mean? Oh, I'm down.
What that word mean?
I am so down.
That's gonna be a 4-hour long fucking episode with some of these stupid ass words.
Yeah, we're not gonna know shit.
No, we'll look so dumb. We'll have to try to get. Let me see. Who can we get? That will jump on just to translate for us. So after we look stupid, like how they use it, like.
You might have to have your son jump on or something.
He won't know.
No,
he won't know. No. I would say my daughter, but I don't know if she even pay attention that much. She'd probably be funny to have on.
Most kids probably know.
Yeah, most kids probably do.
Most kids.
I think if I asked my son though on the spot, he'd be like, I can't think of anything right now.
All right, NFC South. Who should take this division? Who are we predicting?
Who should take it is the Falcons, who probably will end up taking it, the Buccaneers.
Right? The Bucs end up somehow ever fucking finding a way.
Yeah, the Bucs. It's going to be between the Bucs and the Falcons.
Panthers and Saints are in the toilet can.
Saints are coming in last.
I agree the Saints are coming in last. I think it's going to be the Bucs, but I'm
Derek Carr is going to be looking for a new team next season.
So is his coach.
Same with Dennis Allen.
Yep.
Same with Dennis Allen. He's going to get that bitch fired again.
I think the Panthers are going to surprise people, and I think the Falcons are going to not surprise people. Like, the hype for the Falcons is real. Just my
no. If the Falcons come anywhere other than first, it'll surprise everybody because for some reason they're like, oh, they'll come in first. I'm like, no, the Buccaneers are still there.
Kirk Cousins coming off of an injury. I know he's not mobile, but at his age, I don't know.
Yeah, but he wears the chains. He wears all the chains on the airplane. And
yeah, so I don't. But I think the Panthers may be better this year.
I mean, Bryce Canales seems to revive quarterback careers because look what he did with Geno and Baker.
Yeah,
and so he's with Bryce Young. Unfortunately, I don't take the preseason seriously. So I mean, he looked good, Bryce Young, but it really will come down to actual.
Yeah,
games.
I'm not saying they'll make the playoffs, but I think they'll be a lot better than they were last year, where they might be.
Right, Bryce Young will be a lot better, but I don't think the team as a whole is going to be there yet.
Okay. NFC North. We got the overhyped Bears,
Lions.
the Detroit Lions, the Green Bay Packers, and the Vikings.
Lions.
I feel like the Packers are also overhyped because I've seen a lot of reporters say they could go to the Super Bowl. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Jordan Love isn't anything.
People
like
they love love. They want to believe in love.
I was having this conversation with somebody, and he was like, "You don't understand. The Packers
You know
are
what?
legit."
I'm
like, they're
torn. I'm sorry.
No, but I was like, they're a 9-8 team that beat a choke artist team in the playoffs last year. How seriously? They needed a great second half to even make the playoffs. Let's calm down on that. What were you gonna say, Jeremy?
I'm torn because I want the Lions to win, but Josh Jacobs gave me a little bit of hope this week when he basically said, "Fuck the Chiefs."
Is it freaking raining right now?
He said the Chiefs were coming after him hard over whenever he was looking for a new team.
Oh, we were coming for him?
He wasn't going to the Chiefs.
That's fine with me. Panthers and Giants.
He said he's not wanting to go to the dominant team. He's the one that wants to beat the dominant team. And he said once you're a rival, then he wasn't going to put on that color.
Got you.
Well, if we had to pick a winner, I'd say the Lions. Bears could come in second, Packers, and then Vikings.
What about you, Mo?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Lions to repeat. I'd probably say the Packers, then the Bears. I think the Bears will need like a year to gel. They may be kind of below 500 to finish, and whomever else will fucking round out the fourth.
Yeah, I want the Lions at first, and I want the Bears.
Vikings, yeah.
Just because I'm selfish, and I want to see somebody on Twitter get irritated. I want to see him cry and act like a little fucking crybaby little bitch.
So, I'm gonna say, and this is gonna surprise everybody, and I'm letting you know I'm going to be wrong, but I'm going to say the Vikings are going to win the division and surprise everybody. Who they
gonna?
I know they have Sam Darnold at quarterback. I know this. I have absolutely no faith in the hype train of the Bears. So I've already said Caleb Williams is going to be a bust, so he can't be good. Jared Goff got paid, so the deep playoff run is over. The only two times he's had a deep playoff run was both of them on the contract. Okay with that. And then I don't believe it. I believe the Packers take a step back, and you're gonna have a sophomore slump. So by definition, I think the Vikings surprise everybody and eke out like a division being like 9-8 or 10-7.
Remember, Jared Goff is Mahomes is Eli Manning.
No, he's not.
Jared Goff is Mahomes' kryptonite.
Yes, but the problem is only when he's on a contract here.
Maybe he's gonna fucking try to re-up.
He got paid. Listen, he was with.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
The way
guessing himself.
They've been playing for 1 year and asking for a new contract. So
exactly,
he's technically on a contract here every year.
Exactly.
But he was.
What have you paid me lately?
His best season, Super Bowl season, contract year. He got paid the next year.
For me lately?
Immediately went back.
That was before he had a coach that had him biting ankles and kneecaps.
Right.
You gotta stay hungry.
He didn't have a coach that made him bite ankles and kneecaps before.
You know what he's gonna be biting now?
Now he got a coach that fucking got him fucking taking kneecaps every game.
Jared Goff's coaches were Jeff Fisher, McVay, and Dan Campbell.
Jared Goff is wearing kneecaps for fucking necklaces.
Damn, he goes back to Jeff Fisher. That's a fucking stretch.
Okay, so
that's the way his coaching went.
Yeah, he's right. NFC West. Niners.
49ers.
Who's second? Cardinals or Rams?
Rams.
Huh?
You don't believe in the Seahawks? In the Hacks?
No, because Pete Carroll's still
retired. The issue is whenever you have like a 10-year coach that does really good, and unless he retires and like somebody comes in and takes over, like, and they still have their team, then yeah, maybe. But they're basically starting over. They're basically on a fucking rebuild.
But I'd say Rams.
Yeah.
I'm with the Rams because I don't trust Kyler Murray.
I don't either. That's my issue.
Yeah. That's kind of why I'm like, maybe they'll be last, even though Seattle's like in their rebuild, because Kyler's hit or miss.
The Seahawks are going last because I still think Pete Carroll should have retired years ago.
He's been calling for Pete Carroll to retire for a while.
Well, he's not coaching anymore.
No, but he's been calling for a while. All right.
I think Pete Carroll's the type like they don't want to retire because they know like if they do, they will probably,
Never
not have
get
too
another
many years left after.
Yeah. They live and die with that. Like Saban's gonna die in the next 5 years.
Isn't he on college football now?
He's gonna die.
He's gonna miss the coaching.
He's gonna be like that lady in Tempe, Arizona that died in Wells Fargo Bank and didn't get found for 4 days.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Wait, where in the bank did she die? In the vault or?
No, she was upstairs. She
desk?
came in at 7 a.m. on Friday morning and went to the 3rd floor. And then
Is she the fucking desk from Office Space that they put in the basement?
No, so
she came on Monday. They found her on Thursday.
I thought she came. No, it said 5. She clocked in at 7 a.m. We read the article. 7 a.m. on August. It was August 16th. That's right, Monday. Yeah, Monday.
She came in on Monday. They found her on.
No, it was 7 a.m. on August. No, pull up the article. It's
Does she have her own floor? What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's 7 a.m. August 16th, which is a Friday, and they found her on Monday. She was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and at like 4:50 Monday, they went up there because they thought the plumbing was backed up because of the smell. That would not be uncommon. So when I worked at the bank, we had a 2nd floor that they had their own access to. They didn't have to go by us. They could walk up. And there were times that so if they came in on a Friday and we didn't know they were up there, we would leave without them because they had their own alarm. And
these are like admin people or something?
Yes. Yeah, so a lot of people, sometimes they work remotely from home because after the pandemic, they had a lot of the people work remotely. So they'd work remotely and they'd come in when they had like meetings with clients or something like that. But most of the time they weren't there.
I need to find me a remote job.
So
I want to work in my pajamas.
NFC East, who do we got winning?
Cowboys.
I thought you were going to leave me go last.
Do we have a 4-sided coin?
Why? 2 of them aren't going to make it.
Eagles. I got the
Eagles or Cowboys.
No. I got the Eagles. I got the Commanders. Then the Cowboys. Then the Giants. And I'm going to predict right now the Cowboys don't make the playoffs. I think what Jerry Jones has done this offseason is going to completely backfire in his face.
I think the Cowboys are going to have like some sort of random bullshit that happened and then just blow it in the playoffs like they always do.
I'm going with the Commanders.
Okay, see, I think the Commanders are going to surprise the mess out of everybody.
Because I think Jaden Daniels.
I think Dan Quinn is going to ruin that team.
Stop. Dan Quinn got you to the Super Bowl.
I know. It's Kyle Shanahan who blew it anyway.
Yeah, stop.
If there's any Falcons coach I'm going to roast, it's going to be Arthur Smith. So,
Of course. And for some odd reason, people are like, oh, my God, Arthur Smith's going to do wonders for Justin Field. I'm like, did you see what he did in Atlanta?
He ruined Desmond Ridder, even though he kind of ruined himself.
I think Desmond Ridder was, yeah.
Desmond Ridder was also released by the Cardinals.
Yeah. AFC East, who we got? Oh, I'm sorry. Or did you want to pick? Are you going to say the Cowboys, Mo? I
already said Cowboys, and then I was saying 1-2 Cowboys Eagles.
Okay.
I don't think the Redskins are going to have the year everybody's thinking that they're going to come out the gates.
The who?
Cowboys,
Redskins, Commanders, Foreskins, whatever the fuck.
Foreskins, yep, the Foreskins.
Foreskins.
That's what they should rename the team, the Foreskins.
Okay, AFC East. Who do you guys think's winning this?
Buffalo.
Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets.
Buffalo, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots.
Basically the same way it was last year.
I'm going to go Dolphins, Buffalo, Jets, Patriots.
Yeah.
Week 1, Aaron Rodgers torn the other ACL because Leonard Floyd hits him.
I'm going to go Jets, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots. I'm going to say I don't think the
Dolphins. No
one's
taking the Patriots?
Fuck no. They started Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, until he gets a punctured lung.
They're starting him and their backup is Drake May. And we've heard this fucking story before. It happened 3 years ago with Mac Jones. It's literally copy and paste. The same hype for Mac Jones has been copied and pasted on fucking another.
So actually, there's a conspiracy theory right now that this is going to be like the Justin Herbert situation.
Oh, no, I don't think that. No, because he's not good.
Who, Jacoby or Drake May?
Drake May is not good.
No. So it's not the good part. It's Jacoby's going to play, and then he's going to get one of his lungs punctured by the team medical staff.
Yeah, like
Drake May's going to come in.
Yeah. Look, if you cannot beat out Jacoby Brissett, you should not be playing. You should not. No. Jacoby Brissett in 2024 starting? No.
Last time he started, didn't he get his win?
What? Last time he was a starter at opening day, like I know he was with the Colts.
No, he wasn't. Was he opening day?
Opening day for the Colts, he was. Because
I was thinking when he was on the Patriots and he was feeling good.
I was saying the year after Andrew Luck, right?
Yeah, when Andrew Luck was
the year after Andrew Luck. Then hold on,
I'm gonna pull up think of how long. Like, I mean, he's been some starter. He's had some spot starts here and there with what was it? The Browns.
So literally 2017, he put up 3,000 yards after filling in for Andrew Luck. Then he sat because I believe Phillip Rivers came that year. And then I think he switched with Carson Wentz and then Matt Ryan. And then he went, no, not Matt Ryan. Maybe Matt Ryan. I don't know. But then he went to Miami, Cleveland, and now he's on the Commanders. No, he was on the Commanders. Now he's on New England again.
Yep. Like, I mean, what is going on? And so, like in the last 1, 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, because that's where he did all 15 games. 7-8, 2-3, 4-7. That's his record. And New England's like, we have full belief in Jacoby Brissett. No, Drake May sucks.
Gerard Mayo really believes in Patriots legacy. I mean, look at their coaching staff. They're all old Patriots legends.
Yeah.
They're still living in the past. Just because you got rid of Bill doesn't mean you're moving forward.
AFC West. I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs.
I'll go. This is what I think. I'm going to go Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, Chargers.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I don't trust the Broncos or the Chargers, and
no.
Gardner Minshew will work some magic.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. He's going to win some close games. The Chargers, it's going to take a little bit for Harbaugh to sink his teeth in.
They have no receivers. Who's catching the ball? Herbert?
McConkey.
Gus Edwards?
Lad McConkey. J.K. Dobbins.
Quentin Johnston?
Yeah. They still got Mike Williams, don't they?
Nope, he's gone.
Oh, yeah.
He's on the Jets.
That's right. Jeremy, who you got?
Raiders, Chiefs. And then 6 spaces, 6 empty spots, and then the Broncos and Chargers.
Okay, so wait, hold on. For just to kind of go off it, it's Chiefs. He said Raiders, Chiefs, Georgia Bulldogs, Alabama Crimson Tide, Clemson Tigers.
Raiders, Chiefs, then Marshall, Jackson State,
UConn,
Colorado, North Dakota State, Dakota State,
Las Vegas High School,
UNLV,
Bishop Gorman,
Nevada,
LeBron James,
and what's the high school next to me? Desert Pines, and then Broncos and Chargers.
That's what I was thinking when he went there.
Okay, the fact that you said I think Drake he did good.
You think or you know?
Secondly, who gives a fuck? It's preseason. I don't understand why people put so much stock in how people play in preseason when you're not showing your full defenses. You're just
That's like saying he had a great pro day.
Yeah, Zach Wilson.
Yeah, exactly. Even now, it's even worse.
It's like saying you did good on state testing when the teachers give you the answers.
I was going to say, did we see Taylor Heineke? He did even worse. They ended up trading his ass.
AFC North. Who do you guys got?
Bengals.
Ravens.
Mo.
I'm gonna say the Browns come out of well, not really left field, but
not after that fucking contract move they just made, where they just fucking shot themselves right in the fucking middle of the forehead for the next fucking 3 years.
You're talking about the Deshaun Watson thing?
Yeah.
Boy, their fucking dead cap hit for fucking Deshaun. Their cap hit for Deshaun Watson for the next 2 years is $72 million for fucking 25 and 26. They're bottom of the barrel for the next 7 fucking years.
Do they still have the same defense?
Look,
I don't think so.
They gave him
No?
a $44 million signing bonus, and they're gonna bring in some fucking massage therapists for him.
And remember, there supposedly was a deal done for Brandon Ayuk, but he did not want to go play for them.
I wouldn't want to play with fucking Deshaun Watson. This motherfucker about to get me hemmed up with the fucking FBI.
Well, the thing with the Browns, too, is like a lot of their players are hurt, too. They still got Garrett. They got Shelby Harris, Zadarius Smith.
And you think Amari Cooper's going to play well after you fucking leaked that you were talking about trading him?
Nick Chubb's out for the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You had leaked that Amari Cooper was going to be in trade talks for Brandon Ayuk. You think that motherfucker's going to come in and play well for you?
Not Cooper. I'm going to go the Ravens, be a boring pick. I'm going to say the Ravens. I'm going to say the Bengals. And then it's a toss-up between the Steelers and the Browns.
And then you're in the same spot with the AFC North as the AFC West. You got spaces there, and you got high school teams and flag football teams in there before the Browns and Steelers.
We're not going to disrespect Mike Tomlin like that.
No, he's going to.
This year we are.
We know. No.
This year we are.
Mike Tomlin will be at least 9-8.
Mike Tomlin got Russell Wilson. He definitely getting disrespected.
Mike Tomlin will be 9-8 this year at the minimum.
Now Russell Wilson, he ain't.
No, because Russell Wilson.
Mike Tomlin about to have a fucking burning fucking stadium.
That
stadium about to catch fire in the middle of fucking halftime.
Listen,
you remember
Mike Tomlin might have to strap up and play quarterback himself, but he gonna get a damn 9-8.
I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. Okay,
here's what's gonna happen.
Here's what's gonna happen. Russell Wilson's gonna play, and he's not gonna do good. It's gonna be like a 1-4 start, and then the fans are gonna be calling for Justin Fields, and then they're gonna put on Justin Fields, and we're gonna see a Tim Tebow sort of run where Justin Fields just starts winning games because it's Mike Tomlin and Justin Fields, and then they may even win a playoff game. But they're gonna be 9-8.
You should have watched preseason. He was doing bad.
No.
I don't give a fuck about preseason.
Justin Fields was doing bad.
TJ Watt's gonna finish the last 5 games at quarterback.
They didn't have the full playbook.
Pruitt's gonna have 1,000 yards.
And you had the basic playbook, and you were still throwing picks.
All I'm saying is, it's gonna be lovely.
His offensive coordinator is
going to have a losing record this season.
Listen.
I'm a legend. I'm not going to be in the Hall of Fame, but you about to get your first losing season, bitch.
All right, here we go. So,
go ahead and put on the pad yourself.
Steelers schedule. They play the Falcons, the Broncos, the Steelers, or the Chargers.
They play themselves?
I'm sorry, the Falcons, the Broncos, the Chargers.
They play themselves. They're going to lose that game.
The Colts, the Cowboys, the Raiders, the Jets, Giants, Commanders. So, I mean, realistically, if Russell Wilson can play halfway decent, which we know he won't, they could start off pretty nice.
Okay. Can we highlight this? Arthur Smith is the OC. Michael Pruitt and Cordero Patterson are going to be the only 2 targets. George Pickens is going to throw a shit fit on the sideline. And Scotty Miller, for some reason, who's here, is gonna just go off for some reason. But
Yeah,
they're
Arthur Smith is still gonna figure out a way to throw to your boy, what's his face in Atlanta
Hey, the last
on his
time,
new team.
yeah,
the
he's
last
on the
time
Steelers. They signed
Arthur
him.
Smith
I'm
was a quarterback.
saying he's still gonna figure out a way to use the guy that you hated that he used,
He's
even
on
with
the
the new team.
Michael
He's on the
Pruitt.
Steelers.
Oh, got you.
He's
I didn't
on the
realize
Steelers.
you were talking about both of them moved.
They all three of them. Cordero Patterson's there too.
Oh shit!
All I'm saying
Package
is,
deal.
the last time he was an offensive coordinator, they were 9-7 and 11-5 and 2-2 in the playoffs.
Derrick Henry.
They got Najee Harris.
Yeah, what does he look like so far?
They had Ryan Tannehill.
Again, I think his brain is broken
running
right now after being a head coach.
I think.
This isn't like Josh McDaniels going back to the Patriots.
Wait, do you know? Okay, hold on. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with people? Okay, so I pulled up his coaching record, and I don't know what website. This website, ProFootballHistory.com. Okay, so it says coaching record: Arthur Smith, 16 years coach, 12, 131, 42 parents. His parents are Joe Gibbs, Mike Malarkey, Mike Munchak, Ken Wisnut, Jim Dorn, and Mike Vrabel.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
They all his
Instead of being like mentors, they put parents.
Yeah, and I guess Mike Tomlin's about to be on that list too.
I guess because they call it a tree, so they make it like generations and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
That is so fucking weird.
But let's compare what he had though in Tennessee here, because he had Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, and Tannehill.
Wait, stop. Do not say Tannehill like that was a plus.
I think he's better than Russell Wilson.
He's better than any of the quarterbacks he's got on the roster in fucking Pittsburgh.
No, he's not.
Look, give me Tannehill over Russell Wilson right now.
Is Tannehill still a free agent right now?
I don't give a fuck
Is
where
he the
he is.
backup for-
Right now.
Tannehill's a free agent right now.
I'll take Tannehill off the couch right now over
Well,
fucking
your Raiders
Russell
team
Wilson.
won't want to take him. They took Gardner Minshew over him.
I'll tell you who I'm definitely not taking.
Who?
Definitely not going to be Russell Wilson.
All I'm saying is they took Gardner Minshew. Tannehill is a fucking.
And I'll take Gardner Minshew over Russell Wilson.
Tannehill has been benched.
When the Broncos signed Russell Wilson, their stadium caught fire with nobody in it.
Jeremy, you could have played quarterback for the Tennessee Titans and led them to a winning record.
When the Broncos signed Russell Wilson, their stadium caught on fire with nobody in it.
Also,
nobody
Russell Wilson got benched
there,
too.
and that bitch went up in flames.
We ain't gonna act like Russell Wilson wasn't good last year.
Russell Wilson barely beat Justin Fields for the starting quarterback job in fucking Pittsburgh.
He was injured. He was injured.
Oh yeah, wait, here we go with these excuses. He was injured. He had a fucking.
If you really want to talk about it, though, last year was technically
he had a hair coming out his nose that was tickling his fucking lips, so it fucking bothered him during the game.
No, it was not. Last year he was 7-8 before they benched him. He had a 66% completion rating, which was his highest rating since 2018, and his next high, and then 2015. Those are the only ratings or completion percentages that's higher.
He's lower on yardage.
He threw for 3,070 yards, which was kind of low, but threw 26 touchdowns to 8 interceptions.
And got insulted by Sean Payton every week.
No shit, because Sean Payton's a bitch. So we're not gonna act like he was fucking horrible last year, y'all.
He was. Did you watch the fucking games?
Yeah, he beat the Chiefs twice.
His receivers did everything for him. That's the problem. When you get fucking yards, you get fucking credit for yards after catch that you had no fucking business in getting credit for.
Okay,
wait,
let's see.
He didn't beat the Chiefs twice last year. What are you talking about?
The Chiefs lost to the Broncos twice last year?
90%
No.
positive.
They lost to them on October 12th, on my birthday.
They beat us October 29th.
October 29th? What?
Last year, the Broncos beat the Chiefs October 29th. They beat the shit out of us.
Oh, yeah, 24-9. You said they beat them twice. That's the reason why I was confused. It's like, no way they beat you twice.
I don't know. The Raiders beat us without throwing a pass in the second fucking half.
Right.
We weren't good last year.
Yeah, the Broncos weren't.
But
We
you,
were
you
not
just said
good
the
last
Broncos
year.
beat you twice.
I'm trying to.
They
Okay,
didn't beat you twice.
They beat us once. Yeah, they beat
Yeah.
us once. My bad.
In that loss, he was 13 of 22 for 95 yards.
I'm not saying he was great. I'm just saying he was not that bad.
He's not that good.
He said he's not that. No, but he's not. He is shit. Let me just shut up. I don't know why I'm trying to defend Russell.
Yeah,
Wilson.
why are you defending him? We understand Ryan Tannehill's shit
The
too,
fact
but
that quarterbacks get credit for yards after catch just fucking irritates me. How the fuck
But
do
what
you
if
get
the-
credit? Dude,
Wait,
that's
but what
like,
if the hold on?
that's like,
But what if the quarterback throws the receiver open?
bro,
What if the
your
quarterback
job,
leads the
your
receiver?
job ended whenever the receiver caught the ball.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have got those yards after catch if it wasn't for a good pass. Like, I get what you're saying, but I mean, in certain aspects, you can kind of see where it happens. Yeah, if a receiver catches it and jukes the shit out of everybody, and it has nothing to do with the quarterback, I get that, but there's sometimes it does. That's all I'm saying.
They also get blamed for picks that they shouldn't get blamed for. So to give and take.
It's a two-edged sword there.
Why don't they have yards after catch as a good thing? Okay. Yeah. And then what's the last division we have? We have the East, right? No, the East.
No, we did the East. The
South. Who's winning this one? Is the Jaguars going to win it?
Texans,
Texans.
Jaguars, the Colts, Titans.
CJ Stroud is going to stand up and with his whole chest tell them, fuck you. Him and Tank Dell and Nico Collins are all going to be like, fuck
And
all
Stephon
y'all.
Diggs.
Okay. I think. Mo, what do you think? What do you think, buddy?
I guess either Jaguars or Texans, but probably Texans.
I'm saying the Jaguars. I think this is the year that Trevor Lawrence shows everybody that he can do something in the regular season, like not choke. I'm not saying it continues to happen, but I'm saying this is that 1 year. And then,
do you say Jaguars?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna say that the Texans don't make the playoffs. I'm gonna say they're gonna have a sophomore slump with CJ Stroud, and I'm gonna say that Stephon Diggs' bad attitude is going to be a cancer in that locker room.
Usually is.
And we're talking about Nico Collins, Tank Dell, but Stephon Diggs is going to want the ball consistently. I think that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, I'm really shocked. I wouldn't think.
What was that face for, Jeremy? You think I'm wrong? You think I'm way off on that, right?
Well, you didn't say here's what's going to happen, so I can't.
Here's what's going to happen.
I said I think. Yes, I think.
No, so whenever you say here's what's going to happen, it's always going to be.
This when it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I understand the hype train on both teams, but I just think teams are going to have more video on them. Defense is going to be more prepared for both of those teams. And yeah. And that would be the Texans and the Packers. So Lamb and Ayuk get paid. What do y'all think?
Well, I'll let Mo start because he's the Cowboys guy.
Mo, what do you think?
I mean, they waited too long, overpaid, and now they got to deal with try to do the same thing with, Parsons and Dak. So they should have done it earlier. I don't know what they're waiting on. Jerry Jones is a dumbass, and I guess, whatever speech he was giving about no one can do it like him. I don't know what that accomplished. Um, I'm not really sure how they're gonna, you know, surround the team with what they need after paying everybody if they do decide to pay them. Otherwise, I'm thinking they may have to trade Dak and, you know, kind of restart from the QB spot, even though, they may not want to go that route. I don't think they left themselves with too many options.
Gonna
I
go
was
get
surprised that you got
Shador
signed. I
Sanders.
thought he was gonna. What happened?
Go get Shador Sanders out of the draft.
I've heard about that. And bring
They
Deion
may try to
Sanders.
hit. They may try to hit on a draft again.
That's been a rumor that ESPN and them are starting to float that if you guys don't do good this year, Deion Sanders and Shador will be in Dallas next year.
Dion as a coach?
Yep.
Dion will never coach the pros. He even said so himself.
Yeah, he already said he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
he also said he wasn't leaving Jackson State either.
Yes, he also said that. And Jerry Jones will throw money at him.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you. I'm not saying it will happen, but that's a rumor. That
money makes people liars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
What's your thoughts on Ayuk?
Glad he got his money. Stop talking about it now. I'm tired of him.
It was, I guess, interesting way of holding out and still getting, I guess, what? How much did he get less? Like 11 million less than what Lamb got? Like 122 or something like that.
I just think it's stupid that we even have these debates when you're going to end up paying them what they want most of the time. I just think it's dumb.
Yeah, let's see what happens with Jamar Chase now.
Yeah, but it's just, why are you doing this if you're going to end up paying them? Now, I know Ayuk's contract was like, they said that was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that that was a contract that they had on the table since like the 7th or the 8th of August. And he probably thought he could get paid or get traded to other teams, and then found out the only two teams that wanted him was Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
Wouldn't you want to just sign it if you were stuck going to New England or Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Jeremy, your thoughts on either contract?
Just goes to show all y'all's insiders don't know shit.
Yeah, that is true.
The rumor is I've got an insider that says Ayuk is going to fucking the space and he's going to go walk around the International Space Station. I have it on a reliable source from fucking Russia that fucking bitch, shut the fuck up. Why do these teams play with these people like this?
That's what I'm saying.
You know damn well you're going to sign these players. You're just playing this fucking game and just fucking letting. It's just so stupid.
We're gonna go by the bank.
You're gonna end up offering him a contract in him. So why don't you just offer him the fucking contract you're gonna offer him from the fucking start?
That's what I'm saying. I don't get why they do this.
It was stupid. It was a stupid saga.
Yeah,
for both from the Cowboys and the fucking 49ers. Why don't you just offer the contract you're gonna offer from the start? Why y'all gotta fucking beat around the bush and act like you're in fucking high school? I feel like
I'm at
my fucking job right now.
Yeah, it's so dumb to me.
Acting like we're in fucking school and like, oh, we don't want to pay that much. Blah 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 blah. 6 months later, okay, here's the contract. Oh, but I thought you didn't want to pay that much.
And I get that they're trying.
Fuck you, I ain't signing it. Trade me.
I get that they're trying to negotiate, but especially when you negotiate in the public, they're just gonna lose, and we consistently see that. Unless you're gonna be like the Steelers and say I'm not paying Le'Veon Bell.
Yo, hold up! They're making the Aaron Hernandez fucking series.
Yeah, they're making an Aaron Hernandez show.
What?
What? I mean, they already did, didn't they? Don't they already have a documentary on to make?
No, this is a legit show, like how they did with the Clippers just recently.
But don't they already have a one that's How to Make a Murderer or something?
They have it on Netflix. It's the Netflix series.
Like How to Make a Murderer.
Yeah.
This one, I guess, is like a drama though.
Hey, just go back and edit the How to Make a Murderer and put a Patriots jersey on them.
Mo, are you watching Georgia versus Clemson 2 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just turned it on.
Georgia suspended their running back.
For what?
For what?
Game.
For what?
I don't know. I just seen the notification that they suspended their running back.
Oh, I thought you said. I thought I heard for fucking. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, they're supposed to be celibate all season.
Well, I mean, the only place I think that you actually get in trouble for that is BYU.
Probably.
Is that why they do the what are they called, soaking?
Yeah.
You heard of that shit?
I've heard of that shit. Yes.
Oh, for his DUI arrest. DUI and
oh yeah, he was the one that had the DUI. But I think that was like the controversy that they were like sending them for like the cupcake games, and there wasn't really any type of real discipline.
Yeah, they suspended him for the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, because it's the cupcake games that we have. What about let's talk about
Clemson versus Georgia's a cupcake game? What?
Talk about Colorado.
Clemson.
It's 16 rank. I mean, it's
14.
14. I mean, preseason ranking.
Top 25 matchup. Why?
Wait,
is
they're
week
playing.
one?
They're Playing Clemson the first week.
Yeah,
Georgia versus Clemson. It's on right now.
It's literally going on right now.
Okay.
Georgia's gonna smack them.
There's 900 things going on right now. You got WWE Bash in Berlin going on. You got fucking college football going on. You got
I was watching college football on Thursday. I think there was 21 games, and I ended up watching.
Yo, Travis Hunter had a fucking day though.
How do you catch that pass?
I have no idea.
The one that he caught, his arm, the guy is clotheslining him, and he somehow still's like, I can't even act like I'm doing it.
Hey, he did have 2 push-offs, though. 2 of those could have been called fucking offensive PI.
Oh, of course he did. We knew, but you know what? He knows what he's doing.
He stiff-armed the fuck out that one guy, and then he threw that other motherfucker down.
Well, they calling Shador the dirtiest player in college football right now.
What'd he do?
Oh, really?
Or Shiloh, I mean.
Shiloh.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say the
that late hit.
That doesn't surprise me, though.
So we have Clemson versus Georgia, Miami versus Florida, but then Alabama's playing Western Kentucky.
Yeah, Western Kentucky.
That's what I was saying. So a lot of them. Colorado played North Dakota State.
Yeah, there's a lot of cupcake games, but Georgia's not having a cupcake game right now.
If North Dakota State's quarterback had an arm, Colorado would have lost that fucking game.
Well, can we talk about what the fuck? Okay, so listen. This is why I think Deion Sanders is definitely going to the NFL, because they were up by a touchdown or whatever, 5 points or whatever it was. And the first play of the game, they go deep. They go, or the first play of that, it was like 1:30 left, first down, they go deep. And I was like, why are you stopping the clock? That's how North Dakota State got the ball back. Was from that. And the reason why is because he was trying to break the record for the school for a son. That's the only reason why. Because then they showed it. He was second on the list with the most yards. And I was like, you literally almost gave up a game where that Hail Mary pass should not have happened, because you should have just ran the clock out. 1:31, you have a running back, and they have 2 timeouts. That should be ball game.
Yeah, it was. If North Dakota State's quarterback had an arm, Colorado would have lost that game.
I know, but it shouldn't have been in that position.
They only needed like 5 more yards in that game.
And I was in the bar and I was talking to this guy. I'm like, dude, if Colorado loses this game, Deion's gonna have a mockery made of that. But they don't mention that play at all. But if you go back and watch the highlights or watch the game, rewind it to when they get or fast forward when they get the ball back with 1:40 left, their first pass is a deep pass. And it's Colorado. They're up. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, that's the game I watched on Thursday.
I didn't watch. I just kind of was getting highlights on my phone.
Yeah, I saw the YouTube highlights after the fact.
And they didn't show that because, they don't want to make Colorado look bad.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Yeah.
Last play of the game, boy. That Hail Mary pass, if he had just been able to throw 5 yards longer, boy, Colorado would have lost that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then again, it shouldn't have been in that position, though.
No.
And I was like, when I saw them at first, I was rooting for Colorado. I was like, let's go. And
Colorado
then when that pass happened,
have an offensive line.
When that pass happened, I said,
no, they don't.
Oh, I'm not rooting for Colorado no more. Fuck them bitches.
They still don't have an offensive line.
No.
Even Travis Hunter says
they have
that.
4 new starters on the offensive line.
Who, Colorado?
Yeah.
They're saying Shador Sanders is the same size as his O line.
I think they had 40 transfer ins and 51 transfers out.
Shador got bigger in the chest and legs. He looks bigger.
He does.
A lot of players who transferred out too was saying like, oh, Colorado only cares about like Shador and the star players and no one else really.
Well, at least, it sounds like Dion was right about Cormani McLean.
About what?
Wasn't he one of them that called him out?
Yeah, it looks like Dion was right about Cormani McLean. He transferred to Florida. And apparently he's having the same issues in Florida with not showing up on time, with he's got a bad attitude. And he's not in Florida, he's not on scholarship. He's a walk-on.
Oh.
Yeah, he messed up. He should have stayed.
But yeah, Colorado, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a long year for Shador. Because that line, don't
He's gonna be running for his life.
Well, that's why he had to beef up. Fucking taking all them hits.
That quarterback in college football last year?
What'd you say?
Wasn't he the most sacked quarterback in college football?
I think so.
He took a lot of hits. He took a lot of hits.
That's why he had to bulk up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long season.
It'll make him ready for the NFL. Hopefully.
That was a good game. I immediately started rooting for
North Dakota.
North Dakota went after that pass.
That place that Carson Wentz came from?
Yeah, that's where Carson Wentz and Trey Lance. Neither one of them, they can't.
Trey Lance's brother is a receiver on the team.
Yeah, number 5. Trey Lance's brother is number 5 on North Dakota State.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Lance's brother is number 5 for North Dakota.
He looks like he might be an NFL prospect.
Will the 49ers give up so much to go get him?
They were about to trade him for Ayuk.
They're going to give out 3 first-round picks.
He said they were about to trade him for Ayuk. All right, so we did talk about this. We've been going a little long, but we did talk about this last 2 weeks ago. I saved this topic for you two to talk about this as well. First thing question, there's a Reddit post about how a lot of men do not wash their legs in the shower. They stop at their balls.
That's a topic that came up on one of the podcasts I listened to, and that's nasty if you ain't washing your fucking legs and feet.
Yes. It's a little nasty.
So that was a huge topic, and
that shit don't trickle down. The fucking soap don't work on its own, motherfucker. You gotta scrub. You gotta get in between the fucking toes, otherwise you get in that fucking toe jam that's gonna smell like Fremunda cheese.
But when I saw, I thought that was like one of the dumbest things in the world, and then I looked it up. I was like, no, there's like a percentage of men that don't do this. One of them actually worked in the bank because we were talking about in the bank, and he's like, yeah, I just.
It doesn't clean your legs.
Man, even if you did, like, why would you admit to it? Like, that's some shit you gotta keep, like, a dark guarded secret. Take that shit to the grave or some shit.
Maybe you just don't, because it's natural. Maybe you just think to them it's natural.
Unless you're like really big and it's like a hardship for you to get down there. But even then, you gotta get one of them little fucking loofahs on a stick and fucking make it do what it do.
That was the other thing I was thinking, was maybe it was just big. Maybe like some of these guys are big and they can't bend over to get their feet.
That might be a challenge, but you gotta figure some shit out. You gotta take a bath or fucking some shit, like prop your fucking leg up. You might fucking call in for the assist, I guess, at that point.
Yeah, that was just, but I'm glad that you said you've heard this, because they just let it dry down. They stop at their knees and the rest of it just goes down.
Yeah, like, wouldn't you just fucking, if that were the fucking case, wouldn't you just fucking shampoo and then you would think that would fucking wash your whole body?
With
that kind of fucking logic.
But then again, that does kind of make sense, because I know a lot of people go places and you be like at a store or something, like, damn, that motherfucker funky. So I mean, motherfuckers don't wash the way they should wash. We already know this.
Wait, they
Yeah,
have a
some
game
people
going on in
nasty.
Vegas this week? What?
What?
Is USC and LSU playing in Vegas this week?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I think they're beginning to do that each year. Haven't they had like a kickoff game out here?
Yep.
Yeah.
The kickoff classic.
Allegiant gotta get their money too.
Well, they had to have so many games. What was it, Jeremy? They had to have so
Book
many
so many events, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they have a quota like they got to hit, but
Or that they want to book to make money.
Davis wants to book as many events in the stadium as he can because it helps pay off the bonds and stuff.
Right.
It helps pay the city and the state back.
I was like, Georgia and Clemson right now are playing in a Mercedes-Benz Dome down in Atlanta. So they're probably trying
That's
to make
what I
some money
figured they
too.
were. Yeah, that's like I don't look like Georgia's Stanford.
Did y'all see that? But I just saw this. I don't know how relevant it is, but I saw this yesterday when I was flying. When the CEO of Mercedes-Benz retired after like 49 years, BMW made a commercial, and it showed all of them saying goodbye and everything. And then it said once the Mercedes dropped him off, it was like free at last, and showed an AI version of him getting into a BMW. But thank you very much for all your time. Yeah, for all the inspired competition.
AI trying to take over.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But and then last thing, do you use a washcloth or a loofah, or you just
loofah
with your hands?
Well, actually, my girlfriend got me to use a loofah. Before I would use my hands.
Okay.
Are you calling the little sponge thing a loofah or like a traditional fucking hard loofah?
Yeah, no, it's something like a washcloth, a loofah.
I use the little sponge thing. I'll only use the washcloth if I fucking don't take that with me to a hotel, and at the hotel they only have the washcloths.
Now I'm gonna be honest, it's weird to me. I like washcloths if I have like a bar of soap, because it's easier to get the washcloth soapy. But if I have like body wash, I really can't stand the washcloths.
Yeah, washcloth it doesn't hold, it doesn't sud as well. I mean, you can kind of scrub a little bit, but I'd rather get the loofah. Gives me a better detailing aspect, I would say.
So I find myself when I'm traveling, what I do is I will wash my body up so I get it all set, and then I'll scrub with the washcloth.
Yeah.
All right.
It looks like Aflac has a new coach joining Nick Saban over here.
Aflac, who is it?
Deion Sanders.
Oh, they've had that commercial since last year.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Aflac. Okay, so anybody else got anything else we want to talk about before we hop off? I gotta go pay my rent, and my wife has family in town, so we've got to go entertain them.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. What are you guys taking them?
We're going to the I don't know. We're going to Red Rock. There you go.
To the strip?
Yep.
There you go. Have fun touristing.
I'm driving over. I'll be there in 18 hours.
I'm not going. No, I'm not. No.
You are going, and you're going to
Yeah, you're going to go. And then you're going to Bed Bath & Beyond after.
Bed Bath & Beyond is closed.
They're talking about the Dick's Last Resort where you pay for people to talk shit to you. And the food is
yeah, you're going to sit there and you're going to take that fucking mean ass fucking server and you're going to
because I'm going to talk shit back to them.
And you're going to wear the hat that says,
asshole.
You're going to wear a hat that says I have a little
now we got to guess what they're going to write on his hat.
I'm not going to wear a hat. I'm not doing that stupid shit.
You're going to like it.
That is so dumb. My mouth is this. Fuck you, bitch, you ugly ass fucking mother. And then they gonna get mad because they gonna say some shit, and I'm gonna say some shit back to them. And they're gonna be like, this isn't fun. You've got to leave because I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings. Like that's the main reason why I've never wanted to go, because I'm not gonna let them sit there and let you talk shit. I'm not paying for rude customer service. Fuck you.
We're gonna fly Sam out, and all four of us are going to Dick's.
We all four will get kicked out.
Yeah.
We all gonna end up in jail.
We will all get kicked out. I don't know. Mo might not get kicked out. Mo might be saying.
I've never been there, but I've always thought too. I'm like, why would people want to go through that? I guess.
That's never been. I've never ever had a hankling to go, ever. And I know I'm not gonna have fun because you're gonna sit there and say some stupid ass shit to me, and I can't say nothing back.
Yeah, we went for a concierge event once, but it was more like you just went and they had like little buffet set up and just grab and go type shit. That's the only time I've
And
ever
everybody's
set
like,
foot in
"Oh,
there.
they think it's so funny." I think that is so dumb. Yeah.
I like reading the little things they put on people's shit as they walk
I
by.
like reading it too, but I don't want it on my head. And then you gonna get mad. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna have some fucking fat ogre looking person that comes over and starts talking shit to me, and it's just gonna be over. And then they're gonna be like, "That's wrong. You need to get out." So
You're
yeah,
gonna look at him. Have you seen your penis recently?
exactly.
Do you scrub your legs, motherfucker?
Can you reach your legs when you wash?
You old washcloth using motherfucker.
Exactly. What the fuck is you talking about? When's the last time you've been laid? Okay. Do you eat what? Do you even know what you are? Just wondering. Like just curious.
Just asking for a friend.
It's like you must use all the pronouns.
Exactly. Oh, and we're really please don't. Please, God, no. So no, please. That would be like the worst thing in the world for me that day. All right. Anybody got anything else we want to say before we get off?
Football's back.
Football's back. Yes. Starts next week. Check out our draft tomorrow.
I was gonna say be back tomorrow for the draft.
Yep, 3 p.m.
Oh, you said you're doing the live stream?
Yep. 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Mountain time, 5 p.m. Central time. All right. Well, Jeremy, whenever you're ready, you can take us out.
Put me in, coach.
Bring the beer.
Peace.